Okay, so this is my NBA Jam. I just took the bezel off. Whatever this bezel was, and then I have noticed this big giant crack in it. So I will be on a search for an NBA Jam bezel. I have one side of side art already torn off. This might even be actually my first video of this game. I don't know. I see it has a Neotech monitor. I noticed this stuff is awful spongy. So I'm going to have to be replacing all this stripping here. No big deal, I guess. So I'm going to try to pull this monitor out, and I'm hoping it's a 2515C. I noticed some burn in the screen. I don't know if you can pick it up. It says game over. So let's see if I can get this monitor out and we can get it identified. Monitor is out. I still need to take this remote board. I'm going to take this monitor up and put on my test bench. When I get this cabinet out of this corner back here, I'm going to pull this Raw Thrills Target Force board out of here. Power supply. Pull these guns off. And then, that's not mine. I have to return that to the guy I bought the cabinet from. Okay, I'm going to go to the test bench. Okay, I have no idea if this chassis works, but I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. We'll see what happens. Okay, here at the NBA Jam, we're Target Force Gold. That's going to be returned to NBA Jam. So, we have a model NBA basketball and all that here. So this is the look at the back of the cabinet, and a look at this side here. A lot of people may say, "Oh, strip this black paint off or whatever to the NBA Jam art underneath," but I'm not going to do that. I am going to strip this cabinet completely down to bare wood. And, you know, sand, primer, paint, reassemble. So, I'm going to be tearing this apart. I'll try to take little clips in between. And, well, this will be a long video, or we'll split it in parts. Okay, we do have the Target Force game board power supplies out. I have pulled off these little hand louver things, whatever they're called. There's the speakers in there. Yeah, there is a marquee light in there. So, pulling the power brick out, gonna unhook everything. Last few cabinets I repainted them, you know, with all the wiring in there, and some overspray gets on them, and I'm not quite fond of the look, so I guess I'll take an extra 20 minutes and take these out, so cabinets moving forward look a little better. Okay, well, that's progress so far. Alright. Took the two guns out, so naturally I'm going to have two big giant holes to fill in the front of this cabinet. Last two Midway cabinets are done, which was a Killer Instinct and a Mortal Kombat 2. Killer Instinct had these same holes because it was a Target Force 2. That cabinet's over there. But there's like a plastic coating on the front of this wood that I'm gonna eventually peel all of it off, and then I will just paint the wood surface, and this will be Bondoed. I'll take a block and put on the inside of this and then staple it, so as I'm filling it, it has you know, something to push against there in the back. Alright, I'm going to finish taking off all the hardware of this cabinet, front doors, so it's basically just a wooden shell. And I'll come back when that's and we'll take a look at it. Alright, here we go. Coin doors off, guns are off. Delaminating this front part. Gonna delaminate the front extension sides, I guess is what you would call it. You take your X-Acto knife or a razor knife, start down in that bottom corner, tucking your blade in at an angle sort of like this, and you run up there. You cut that vinyl, so when you peel in that vinyl off, it's got a nice flush edge there, because that vinyl does run all the way into here, and if you get a hold of it good, it starts pulling it out of there, and it'll get all wrinkled up, and then you got to try to cut it, and sometimes you don't get it as good. So I learned the hard way. Start before you, if you're gonna take this laminate off, slice it first. Gonna start tearing this side art off. Check it out. You can still see some of the NBA Jam art that was under here, under these monitor bolts. Pretty cool, huh? You might, some people might think that, you know, we'll just take strip all that black paint off of the original side art. And I mean, I could. I don't want to. So come back on when I get a lot more of this target tear. Well, what can we say? De-target terrorizing. Something like that. Enlisted a little help. Got a little bit of wood right here. It's cracked on both sides. So I'm going to squeeze in some super glue in here and clamp it down to let it, hopefully it helps harden the wood too. Got the vinyl stripped off. See how clean that is. This is what happens. Must not have got my knife in here good enough as I came through here. The rest of it, pretty good. It's going to take me a long time to get that out of there. I have my wife do it with her fingernails. Get in there a little easier than my big stubby fingers. Okay, so it's finally, I guess you would say, deconverted. It's no longer a target terrorism on a NBA Jam. So I'm gonna do my best to record as I'm going along on this. If I don't, I apologize, but you'll see it in the end anyways. So like, subscribe if you want to follow this NBA Jam restore or whatever you want to call it. Let me know in the comments or something. If not, I'll post it or not post it. Peace.